Do you have a fear of public speaking? Well, I'm Dr. Edward Martin. I'm a public speaking coach and a motivational speaker. And I want you to know there are fast ways to overcome that fear. And I'm going to get right into that. Let's really get into this because I want you out there speaking. Okay, so here we go. Public speaking is probably one of the most common fears in the world. It's usually in the top 10 of fears. So let's take a look at why. People try all kinds of things. Mostly they try to take traditional public speaking classes, and it just doesn't work. It doesn't motivate them to get out there and start speaking in their city. So let's take a look at what happens usually. Usually in those kind of classes, they have very high dropout rates because people don't want to be thrown up in front of a lot of people, usually for 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and they might be told to speak on just about anything, on current events or their favorite president or any kind of topic, and that doesn't work. When I'm coaching people, and I do most of my coaching right online, right on the computer, we use Zoom, we use Skype, we use a lot of different conferencing calls, and you get a chance to practice with me. I've been speaking for many years, and I can really give you some good ideas. And the basic thing is, you have to be working on your speech. It doesn't help if I waste your time speaking about current events. A lot of my coaching clients, they want to know, hey, how can I get out there and speak on my topic in the next 3 or 4 weeks? So I don't want to waste people's time, trying to talk about current events. That just won't work. You need to develop a speech that is great for your field or your business and something you really want to talk about. And that's what I help you do. In my coaching sessions, I try to help people really get comfortable with their speech. And you can't do it by just throwing people up there and say, okay, speak for 30 minutes. Most people don't have the experience to do that. So I work slowly at your pace, and that's a key to why I'm getting great success with my clients. They might try a minute of their speech, then maybe 2 minutes, little by little, and then we try to figure out what works and what doesn't work, because you want to have a good time with your audience. And let me tell you, a lot of people are trying to be a perfectionist. You don't have to be a great speaker. I have people out there who were terribly shy. Some people had stuttering problems. You don't have to be a perfect specimen out there speaking. You've got to be a consistent speaker. Many of these people who had a terrible fear of public speaking are now out there speaking over 100 times each year. Okay? And that's because we work on it a little bit at a time. We get them comfortable. Let's see if they feel good with 1 minute of their speech. And we change their speech. If it's not feeling right to them, and if I feel it's not a good speech for an audience, we start working on that and developing a speech that they're comfortable with. So we work on it. I call it a slow and safe way to speak or to practice and rehearse your speech. So you need a slow and safe way. The way you learn anything, you have to do it slowly and safely so you feel good. You start feeling comfortable with the speech. You start feeling confident with the speech. So little by little, and I tell you, it doesn't take forever. I mean, people come to me all the time, and now I coach people from all over the world. And like I said, we do it online. And they tell me they've tried many public speaking classes. the traditional type of speaking class. And they just never felt comfortable that now they're ready to go out there and speak on their topic. So don't waste your time speaking, and then they tell you practice in front of a mirror. That doesn't help. You've got to get ready for your speech. And that's why most of my clients are out there booking speeches, and I teach them how to book a speech, how to get a group or organization interested in your speech. So they get used to it, and then they can't wait to get out there and speak. Instead of fear, they start feeling confident, and they really want to be out there and start speaking. And see, what's better than becoming a well-known person in your field or in your business and ready to give your speech? There's nothing better than that. Matter of fact, when I look at all the kinds of advertising and marketing that I've tried through the years, there's nothing that compares to being in front of a group for 30 minutes or 60 minutes, answering their questions, shaking hands with these people. And now we not only speak in front of groups, we also do it virtually. We can book many speeches right online. Many groups want a speaker basically who will speak to their group online. So you don't have to travel so much anymore. We used to travel all over the country. Now they book us to speak right on the computer and in front of a group of people. So I can get into all of that with you. But so you'll have the choice. You'll have groups that want a speaker in person, and then we have other groups that want you to speak over the computer. Okay, so ask me your questions. I'll give you my website, and we'll get into this. I just want you to know you can become a very confident and successful speaker. And this can be great for your business, for your career, or whatever your goals are. Some people are students and they want to know how can they feel comfortable just giving a speech in their class. Okay, so that's their goal. And then I have other students, I have high school and college students that are out there speaking already, and they haven't even graduated yet. And they're speaking in the field that they want to go into. So a lot of things are possible. And like I say, we can get into all of that. But basically, a lot of my clients are also out in the business world. They can be in any field. Public speaking is great for any field. Let me just, off the top of my head, let me throw out a few examples. I have people that I've trained that are real estate agents, travel agents, dentists, doctors, attorneys, karate teachers, music teachers, yoga teachers, stockbrokers, insurance brokers. Any kind of business you can think of. I have restaurant owners out there speaking. I have hairstylists out there speaking. So like I say, anything where making business contacts, answering their questions, all of this can be great for just about any field. And I want you to get comfortable, and it shouldn't take years. Like I say, my clients are out there speaking usually within 3 or 4 weeks. Now, sure, I have more advanced training for speakers that want to take it to the next level. Maybe they want to know how to go on television shows. Maybe they want to know how to speak to very large groups. But just from my introductory program, I have an introductory coaching program where it's basically 3 weeks, that coaching program, and it's 1 hour a week, and you're practicing with me over the internet, and I'm giving you feedback, and you're getting comfortable and confident with this. And like I say, most speakers, most of my clients are out there speaking within 3 or 4 weeks. And maybe we start off with small groups. It could be anything from 20 people to 100 people. And then sure, I have more advanced students and coaching clients. Maybe they want to know how to speak to 500 people or 1,000 people, or they want to go on a television show and they want to know how to do that and feel confident. So like I say, there's many different levels, but everyone starts with my introductory program, my introductory 3-week coaching program. And like I say, I want you out there speaking, and I want to motivate you to be a speaker because it's going to help you no matter what field you're going into, or if you're already in a field, it's going to be great for any field. So remember, I'm Dr. Edward Martin. I'm a public speaking coach and a motivational speaker. I'm out there speaking usually every week. I try to encourage my students and my clients to get out there and speak once a week, twice a week. Some are really motivated. They're out there speaking 4 times a week. So 1 speech a week, if you did it every week, you'd have roughly around 50 speeches at the end of a year. You do 2 speeches a week, you'll have 100 speeches. Imagine what if you're acquiring anywhere from 2 to 10 new customers or clients from each speech that you give. Can you imagine what that would be worth to you? Even if you got 1 new client from each speech, but usually it averages anywhere, I would say the average, even new speakers, anywhere from a new speaker, I'd say 1 to 7 new customers or clients acquired from every speech. More experienced speakers, they may get 10 or more clients or customers from every speech. But start slowly, and like I say, I'll try to help you feel really confident doing this. And you can do it. Like I was saying earlier, so many of my clients started off, some had a terrible fear of public speaking, or they had shyness and they thought they couldn't do it, and they bought into that kind of thinking. Don't give in to that. We can get you over that within probably 3 or 4 weeks. And then you're going to exchange that fear for a passion for your topic and excitement to get out there. And it's going to be great. And wait till you see what you're going to get from it. Like I say, new customers, new clients, referrals. Let's see, what else? Consulting jobs. You may get all kinds of business contacts from this. So just start slowly and I'll help you. We'll work at your pace, a little bit at a time. And like I say, maybe we start with a small group. If you have no experience speaking, maybe we start after our 3 sessions. Maybe in the 3rd or 4th week, maybe we get you booked for a small group, 10 people or 20 people, little by little. And then when you tell me you're ready, maybe we start for groups of 50 people in attendance. And then, like I say, it's up to you. And before you know it, different groups will hear about you and they'll start requesting you. And later, you'll actually get paid to speak. In the beginning, you'll give a lot of free speeches, but it's never free, really, because you're going to get referrals out of it. You're going to get new customers and clients. But later, you'll get those things too. You'll get referrals and customers and clients. But what if they also said, you know what, we'd like you to speak. We'll pay you $3,000. If you're a real experienced speaker, they may say they'll pay you $10,000 for an hour speech. But that would be nice. What if you got somewhere between $3,000 to $5,000? You won't get that right off the bat. You won't get that during your first few speeches. But as you get well known, there's nothing better for your business or career than getting well known in your career or business. Wait till you walk into a restaurant in your city and people go, "Hey, I saw you speak." You'll be surprised. People will get to know you. And sometimes you're in a shopping center or a supermarket and people go, "Oh, I saw you speak 2 weeks ago." That kind of thing happens. And guess who they're going to think about when they're looking for someone in your field or in your business? Okay? So, like I say, it's great for just about any field you can think of. Financial planners, they love this. They love getting out there. But they have fear too. But I help them overcome that fear. And then they're talking to people about finances. It doesn't matter what you do. I have plastic surgeons. I have heart surgeons. I have general physicians. And like I said, before I mentioned a few names of different careers, like I say, anything from hairstylists, real estate agents, karate teachers, all kinds of professionals, all kinds of business people, and salespeople. This is great no matter whether you're selling a product or a service. This gets you known. And then you'll start getting referrals. You'll start being requested to speak. But in the beginning, I'm going to show you how to get the speaking engagements. All right, so listen, this is Dr. Edward Martin. Remember, I'm a public speaking coach and a motivational speaker, and I want to help you overcome that fear and get you out there speaking. Don't let years go by. You'll kick yourself later because you'll have lost so much business because you weren't out there speaking. And I tell you, a lot of people shy away from speaking, and so they're really missing out. So basically, what I want you to do, go to my website. You can read some short articles that I wrote, and it's right on my website. And my email address is there. Send me your questions. Okay? My website address is successwithpublicspeaking.com/blog. Blog is BLOG. So it's www.successwithpublicspeaking.com/blog. So go to that website. You'll read up on many articles that I wrote. And I'm always adding more articles because you're going to need the knowledge there. And then I'll help you too if you decide to do some coaching with me. I'll try to help you. But like I say, the idea is to get you out there quickly. And we're going to only do it at a pace that you feel comfortable with. So, like I said, I tell new speakers, don't try it for groups of 500 people when you're not used to even 50 people. We have to work our way up. Okay, so successwithpublicspeaking.com/blog. That's BLOG. Okay, and also you can click on the subscribe button and you can see many of my videos. You'll see a lot of my YouTube videos, and also it will send you new videos because I'm always putting out new videos, usually every week or every other week. So hit the subscribe button and you'll receive more videos. And then feel free, like I say, my email address is right there on that website. And you can ask me questions. Ask me about your field and would it work with public speaking? But I haven't seen a field where it didn't work. I told you before, I even have high school students out there and college students. They're doing tutoring. And they're making over $50 an hour and they haven't even graduated high school. And guess what? They're getting the people from speaking. Okay? So, like I said, we can get deeper into this subject, and I want you to watch for my videos. So hit the subscribe button and go to my website. And remember, my introductory coaching session, you can find out all about it. We get into things. Remember, it's one session per week, an hour each session. So it's a total of 3 sessions in a total of 3 weeks. And basically, we work on developing the speech that you're going to be comfortable and something that will work for your field or business. We work on developing that speech, getting you comfortable. There's smart ways to rehearse a speech. You can't, like I said, when you just get thrown up in front of a room and you have no idea what to expect, and that's what happens in those traditional public speaking classes, you're just not going to get comfortable. And a lot of people just get frustrated from that and then they quit. Don't do that. Successful speakers, they've been out there for years. I've been out there for years and years, and I coach people all the time. And people always refer to me too because they know my name. And they've seen me and I've answered their questions. So like I say, we can get deeper into that. So I get into how to slowly work on your confidence as a speaker in that introductory program, that coaching program. And I also teach you how to get speaking engagements. There's a smart way to approach different groups and organizations. And there's a bad way to do it. So you don't want to get rejected. So I try to give you feedback on what's going to work for you. Okay? But like I say, we'll get deeper into that. So those are the 3 things I want you to do today. Subscribe to the videos so you can, they're free videos. I want you to watch them and you're going to gain a lot of knowledge. Go to my website. You'll read up on all the articles and my email address is there and you can send me questions. And remember, so that website address was www.successwithpublicspeaking.com/blog. That's BLOG. So successwithpublicspeaking.com/blog. Okay? And then I told you about the introductory coaching program. Send me questions about that. And I'll usually get back to you within about 48 hours. I mean, I'm out there speaking so often, and I'm out there coaching and consulting. So, but I will get back to you. And if you don't hear from me within, say, 3 days, I would send in another email. Because sometimes, with technology, it can end up in the trash in a computer. And don't think I'm ignoring you. I may not even have got your email. So send me it and, ask me the questions that you're curious about because this could make you a lot of money. Remember, what if you're averaging at least a couple new customers or clients per speech? And what if you're speaking every week, either once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week? Whatever your goal is requiring, depends how big of a goal you have. So, and also if you're busy, some people tell me, oh, I'm busy to get out there. And you know what? I train people from your company to go out there. Just like I have restaurant owners, when they're real busy, the owner of the restaurant could be a chef also. I have their waiters and waitresses go out there and speak. Surgeons, I want them out there. I always like the owner to get out there as often as possible. But when it's too busy, they send their office manager out there to speak. They send their secretary or their nurse. Same thing for attorneys. They send their paralegal out there or their secretary. Sure, it's nice when the professional can get out there, but it's not always possible. Like I said before, I have karate teachers out there speaking. And you know what? So if they're busy, I really like them to go out there and demonstrate and speak. But when they're really busy, okay, so sometimes their secretary goes out and speaks. So maybe they can't do the moves, just like the secretary can't do what the surgeon does. But it's better than not being there. It gives your job or your career or business, it gives you a sense that you're well known. So it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's your secretary or anyone else who works for you, and other times it's you. But you're going to love it. At first, you're thinking, I don't know if I can do that. I know that. That's why it's one of the most common fears. People give in to that kind of fear. But after a while, you're going to go, oh, I can't wait to my next speech. Because you're getting well known. You can't wait to answer their questions. And it's so much more effective than spending thousands and thousands of dollars on ads that may or may not work. If you find a good ad that's working, okay, yeah, keep using it. But if it's not working, and it doesn't have to be, public speaking doesn't have to be your only type of marketing. If you have a few other types of marketing that seem to work for you, keep it working. And then add public speaking as an extra method. Okay? So whatever works. I've had some people that didn't have luck with other kinds of marketing and they got tired of losing so much money and they changed over totally to public speaking. They're out there speaking maybe 2 times a week and they're getting a lot of new customers and clients. And then other people use it as an extra method because maybe they do have a few other marketing methods that work. But public speaking is going to help anything you're doing. Okay? All right, so listen, I'm going to end for today and try to go to my website and send me your questions. The email address is right there. And this is Dr. Martin. Remember, I'm a motivational speaker and I'm a public speaking coach. And I want you to know that you can become a very confident speaker and you can overcome your fear of public speaking. And like I say, start thinking about your goals. What do you want to achieve? And I'll give you an example. Try to be specific. And it could be different for each person. But let's say your goal was, I'd like to get 100 new customers and clients in the next 12 months just from being out there speaking. Hey, if you gave 2 speeches a week and you're averaging, let's say you were averaging 2 or 3 new customers or clients per speech, you're going to hit that goal. And so it all depends how big your goal is, and we can start kicking that around. And then, like I say, some people have very big goals. So they'll end up speaking more often in order to achieve those goals. All right. So once again, this is Dr. Edward Martin. I look forward to answering your questions. So keep in touch and I'll see you on my next video. Take care. Have a good week.